Hi, everyone. Welcome to Sunday Night Yoga. My name is Shelly. I'm one of the yoga teachers at Planet Granite Santa Clara. It's my first time on a Facebook live stream, so just making sure that everything's getting set up correctly. I'll give you a few minutes to set up your space. So tonight is a restorative practice. You are welcome to use no props at all. If you do have blankets, books, blocks, pillows, anything that can help to support you, I would recommend having that handy. I'll give you everybody just a second to get their space ready to go. I do have a little assistance here from my partner Joe, so he'll be on the mat showing some of the postures as well, so we can give a variety of options. I do have a playlist as well as that I'll just put in the comments if you do want music as a part of your practice tonight. You are welcome to check that out. All right, we'll go ahead and get started. So find a comfortable seat on your mat. You can choose to sit on a block, a blanket, anything to prop your hips up, either cross-legged or sitting on your knees. Root down into the floor underneath you, and then reach up tall through the crown of your head. Allow your eyes to close and start to find your breath. Breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. With your inhale, feel your spine lift up a little bit taller. With your exhale, root down more into whatever is underneath you. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathe in, feel your lungs expand. Breathe out, let yourself settle. If you'd like a little extra guidance, try bringing your hands to your low ribs, fingertips just a touch. As you inhale, fill your lungs, feel your fingers pull apart. Exhale to empty out all the air. Feel your fingers pull back together. Inhales expansive. Exhales empty. Take a few more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Full breath in. Complete breath out. Next, inhale, start to flutter your eyes open and reach your arms up overhead. Use that lift up to expand through your spine. As you exhale, plant your left hand on your mat. Reach your right arm up and over. Inhale, lengthen through center. Exhale, plant your right hand. Reach your left palm up and over. We'll start with some dynamic movement to warm the body. Inhale, center. Exhales, reach and open the side of your body. Inhale to center. Exhale, lengthen over. Inhale up. Exhale, reach. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, stretch up towards the sky. Exhale, plant your left hand, reach your right arm and pause. Few options here. You're always welcome to bend your left elbow more, creating more space through the right side body. Try to pull your right shoulder back and root your right sit bone down into the ground or your prop. Lengthen from the crown of your head, reach away. Breath in, breath out. Inhale to center. Left arm reaches up with right. Exhale, plant the right palm down, left arm reaching over. Same options here. You can stay more lifted through the bottom hand or try bending the elbow for a deeper sensation. Draw your left shoulder back towards whatever is behind you and keep pressing your left sit bone into whatever's underneath you. Lengthen a bit more from the crown of your head. Get long through your side body. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to center. Exhale, both hands to your knees. Inhale, pull your heart and lift your gaze up. Exhale, tuck your chin towards your chest. Use your palms on your knees to resist. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Pull your heart forward. Exhale, tuck and round through your upper spine. Inhale, stretch open the front side of your body. Exhale, stretch open back side. 2 more times each way. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale, lift your gaze. Exhale, tuck your chin. Inhale, gaze to center. If you're sitting cross-legged, go ahead and switch that cross so the opposite shin is out in front. Readjust your sit bones. Good. And then inhale again, lifting fingertips up overhead, lengthen out your spine. As you exhale, twist towards your left, just a gentle twist. We won't be here long. And then we'll inhale to lift up through center. Exhale, twist to your right. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, twist left. Inhale, center. Exhale, gaze to the right. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, left and pause. Left fingertips directly behind your spine. You can be high on your fingertips to prop your spine long. Try pressing your right hand into your left knee. Use that to create a little space across your chest. Big breath in. Full breath out to twist. Inhale, unravel, reach through center. Exhale, twist to your right. Right fingertips directly behind you. Keep sitting up tall. Option to press your left palm into your right knee, creating a little bit more space across your collarbones. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, twist over. Inhale, unravel, arms reach center. Exhale, plant your hands in front of you and shift your way onto all fours. You're welcome to move any props off to the side. We use them for some extra cushion for your knees. Plant your wrists directly under your shoulders. Spread your fingers wide. Knees stack underneath your hips. Inhale, lift your gaze towards the sky as you pull your heart forward. Exhale, tuck your chin towards your chest. Puff up your upper back. Inhale for cow pose. Slight bend in your elbows. Reach your sternum forward. Exhale, cat pose. Tuck your chin towards your chest, round. Inhale, open up your heart. Exhale, curl and open up the spine. Last time here, inhale for cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, neutral spine. Gaze in front of your fingertips. Reach from the crown of your head all the way back through your sit bones. Hug your belly button in towards your spine. Reach your right leg back behind you. Heel towards the ceiling. Keep a bend in your knee. Start to take some circles. So these could be as big or as little as feels right to you. Warming up the hip joint. The next time your knee draws center, reverse the direction so you're circling out the other way. Bring your right knee back in towards the left. And inhale, step your right foot in between your hands. So as many steps as it takes to stack your ankle underneath your knee. You can tent your fingers and press them into the mat, or find blocks, books, anything to add a little height to your hands. Pull your sternum towards your toes and then press your left shin into the mat. Stay right here or interlace your hands on top of your right thigh. With your back knee down, you have the option to sink your weight forward a bit more so the knee comes past the ankle. Keep pulling your right hip back so you're square towards the front of your mat. Lift tall through the crown of your head, shoulders stacking over your hips. Breathe in. Breathe out. Use each inhale to create a little bit more space, lifting up. And each exhale, sink your weight further down towards the ground. So you feel the stretch through your right hip, through your left quad. Keep drawing your shoulder blades in towards each other. Reach the heart up a little higher. Good. Two more deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, plant your hands on either side of your right foot. Exhale, straighten out your right leg. Inhale, bend into your right knee. Exhale, send your sit bones back. A couple of times here. Inhale, bend forward. Exhale, straighten back. Inhale, bend your knee. Exhale, send your hips back and pause. You can walk your hands so they're underneath your shoulders, either leaving your right foot planted or flex your right toes back towards your shin. Draw your right hip back so it stays in line with your left. Reach your heart out towards your toes. Keep length in your spine. Inhale, stretch your spine long. Exhale, option to hinge from your hips, lowering your chest over your right leg. Good. Fluid breath here. Inhale, lift up onto your fingertips or your blocks. Exhale, walk both hands out to the right. So they're on the, right side of your right leg. Inhale to lengthen out your spine. Exhale to hinge. Just feeling a little bit of a different sensation through the back of the leg. Try to keep your spine reaching long. Sternum towards the right edge of your mat. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, walk back through center. Exhale, bend into your right knee. Ground your palms. Right knee slides back to meet left. Restack your wrist under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. One cat-cow, inhaling, lowering the belly down, lifting the gaze. Exhale, tuck your chin towards your chest, crown of your head towards the mat. Inhale, neutral gaze. Long in your spine, hug the pit of your belly in and up. Inhale, lift the left heel towards the sky. Keep a bend in your knee. Start to draw your circles. And these could be really small. You can make them a little bit bigger as you feel comfortable. The next time the left knee draws in towards right, reverse your direction the other way. As you feel balanced on each side, bring the left knee center. Inhale, step the left foot in between the hands. Ankle underneath your knee. Press your right foot into the mat, find your engagement. Hands can go to blocks or fingertips or plant into the mat. Take a moment to lengthen your sternum towards the top edge of your mat. Draw your shoulders back. Stay here, interlace your hands on top of your left thigh, creating a little more lift in the chest. Each breath in, think about lengthening. Good. Each breath out, release into the posture. Inhales, get a little bit taller. Exhales, a little closer to the mat. Check in with your hips. Pull your left hip back, your right hip forward. Press your right shin in towards the mat. Reach tall through the crown of your head. 2 more full breaths in and out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, plant your hands on either side of your left foot. Exhale, straighten your left leg. Inhale, bend through your left knee. Exhale, reach your hips back behind you. 2 more times with your breath. Adding that bit of dynamic movement to warm up the hamstring. The next time that you reach your hips back, pause there. Walk your fingertips underneath your shoulders, maybe towards any types of props you have available. Left foot can stay planted or toes flex back towards your shin. Draw your left hip in line with your right. Inhale, reach your sternum towards your toes. Lengthen out through your back. Exhale, hinge from your hips. Lower your chest down towards your leg. Breathe here. Next, inhale high on your fingertips. Lift your chest halfway. Exhale, take both hands over to the left side of your left leg. And lift up as high as you need to, or lower palms down towards your mat. Keep squeezing your outer hips in towards each other, taking your rotation from your belly. Reach the crown of your head away from your hips. Breath in, breath out. Big inhale. Full exhale. Inhale, walk your hands to frame your left foot. Exhale, bend into your left knee. Ground your palms, slide your left knee back to meet your right. Walk your knees forward just an inch or two. Bring your knees together to touch and take your ankles out about as wide as your mat. So this could be a good place for something to slide under your hips. Keep that handy. Then slowly begin to walk your hands back towards your knees. Keep squeezing your inner thighs together. We're moving towards a seat, so it might help to take your hands to your calves. Roll them out towards the edges of your mat to give space to sit down. This is a lot on the hips. Find your prop. Elevate your hips any amount. Press the tops of your feet down into your mat. Keep drawing your knees together. If this created any pain or too much tension in your knees, you can always come back to hands and knees and play with easing yourself into this pose. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Sit up nice and tall. Bring your hands behind your low back. Interlace your fingers. Draw your elbows out to the side. You exhale, press your palms together and pull your fists down. Inhale, lift your gaze up towards the sky. Exhale, tuck your chin towards your chest. Take your left ear towards your left shoulder. And then your right ear towards your right shoulder. So just little half circles through the chin, gentle movement in the neck. If this is too much with your hands clasped, you can always release and bring them to rest on your thighs. Just making sure to maintain the length in the spine. The next time that your left ear reaches towards your left shoulder, pause there. Draw your right shoulder blade down your back. Reach the crown of your head up and away. Keep that slight tuck of your chin. If you want a little bit more of a neck stretch, try micro movements, shaking the chin side to side. Nothing big. Feel a little rock. Inhale to find stillness. Exhale, chin to chest. Take a moment here, release your grip if you still have it. Roll out your wrist or flick your palms. And choose to rest your hands on your thighs, or again, find the grip behind you. This time, getting your opposite thumb on top. Bend your elbows out to the side and then press your palms together as you reach down. Keep the length through the back of your neck. Inhale, bring your right ear towards your right shoulder. Slight tuck of the chin. Reach long through the crown of your head. Pull your left shoulder blade down your back to lengthen the left side of your neck. Stay here or take that gentle movement side to side. Inhale to stillness. Exhale, tuck your chin towards your chest. Pull your grip away from you one final time. Inhale. Exhale, release your grip, hands to your thighs. Inhale, gaze to center. Couple options from here. You can stay seated, feeling that stretch through the quads, the tops of the feet. If you'd like a little bit more, your sit bones reach the ground. You can start to ease yourself back. It's gonna feel more intense. Don't go any farther than what your knees allow. As you reach a place that might feel a little stuck, a little tight, see if you can stay breathing into it. Take about 3 more breaths. On your next inhale, start to walk your way back up if you lowered. Come all the way forward to hands and knees, allowing you to remove any props that you might have underneath you. Lift your shins up off your mat. Shake from side to side. Also, patter out the feet. Anything that helps you to release that posture. So ready, finding a seat. You can cross the ankles and sit back or shift your weight to one side and swing your legs around. Bring the soles of your feet together out in front of you. Knees wide. Another good option if you have something to slide under your thighs. Blankets work really well here too. Walk your sit bones back a little bit. Feel them connect with the floor underneath you. If your hips are feeling tight, you can slide your feet further away from you. If you're working that stretch, you might try drawing the heels closer into the body. Take your grip to your ankles. Roll your shoulders back and sit up tall. Inhale, lengthen out your spine. Exhale, begin to hinge from your hips, reaching your chest forward. So try not to round the spine, but instead think about pulling your sternum forward. You might not make it very far, and that's okay. Use your breath to help you find a little more relaxation. Inhale. Exhale. With every breath, see if you can find even a centimeter more space. You might notice that your hips have started to relax. You can remove the props from underneath the thighs. Might be helpful to stack anything you have available at a place to rest your arms or your forehead. Noticing that balance between effort and ease. Allowing your breath to be your guide. You notice that you've come so far forward that it's difficult to breathe. Your breath's not quite as fluid. Try backing out a little bit. And steadying every inhale and exhale. Inhale, begin to walk yourself back up. Taking your time to restack your shoulders over your hips. Slide your palms outside of your thighs and using as little effort in the legs as possible, bring the knees back together. Slide your legs long in front of you. Reground your sit bones underneath you. Inhale, draw your right knee in towards your chest. As you exhale, walk your right foot to the left side of your mat. So you're crossing your right knee over your left. And your left leg can stay extended. If this is a lot through your hips, you can always sit on a book, a blanket, anything to give you that extra bit of elevation. You keep squeezing your inner thighs together to keep that stack. And if this is just too much all around, you can always take this on your back, grabbing onto your shins and using your hands to draw your legs in towards your chest. If this is not enough, or you'd want a deeper stretch, you can also bend your left knee. So both ankles are towards the long edges of your mat. Right knee stacks over your left. If you're seated, bring your fingertips beside your hips. You inhale, pull your heart forward, tilt your pelvis towards your knees. You can stay there or bring the hands out in front of you. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, slowly start to walk the hands forward. Again, using your breath as your gauge. keeping your breath steady, fluid. Try to let your head and neck hang heavy. Using the weight of your chest, your upper body, to increase the stretch that you feel through the lower half of your body. Slowly walk yourself back through center, restacking your shoulders over your hips. You can stay here for another couple breaths, please do. We'll add in a little stretch through the arms. So reach your right arm straight up towards the sky. Then bend your right palm, or bend your right elbow so your palm comes in between your shoulder blades. Take your left hand, lengthen out your right tricep. You can take hold here, adding a little bit of stretch through the back of the right arm. If it's available, you could reach around with your left hand, grab for your shirt, or maybe the fingertips connect. Press the back of your head into your right arm. Breath in. Breath out. Inhale, release any grip. Reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, plant your hands behind your hips, fingertips face your body. Lean back and unravel your legs, planting your feet out in front of you. Take some windshield wipers side to side. Bringing blood flow back into the legs. And you've had enough of that release. Stretching the legs out in front of you. Lifting through the torso once more. Inhale, hug your left knee in towards your chest. Sit up tall. Exhale, walk your left foot off the right edge of your mat. Stacking your left knee over your right. Again, take your options. So sitting on anything available if you'd like to prop your hips up. You can also take this on your back and relax into it there. The side might feel different, so not pushing it further than it needs to go. If you'd like to bend the bottom leg, bringing both ankles towards the long edges of your mat. Just make sure that your sit bones stay connected with something. Fingertips outside of your hips. Inhale, lift your chest, tilt your pelvis forward. Exhale, bring the hands in front of you. And slowly begin to ease your way forward. If that feels okay on the hips. Once you've stretched your hands out in front of you, without actually moving the positioning of your hands, inhale and pull your grip back towards your chest. Try that again, just creating a little bit more space, more reach through your spine. Allow yourself to rest. Allow your upper body to soften. Inhale, slowly make your way up. Stay where you are or unravel the legs if you need a release. Inhale your, excuse me, your left arm up towards the sky. Reach actively through your fingertips. Bend your left elbow to place your left palm in between your shoulder blades. Take your right hand, lengthen out your left tricep. Use the grip of the arm to create the stretch. And bring your hand behind, taking a grip. Press the back of your head into your arm. Lengthen out your chest. One more breath here. Inhale, release your arms. Reach up overhead. Exhale, plant your hands behind you. Lean back onto your palms. Unravel your legs. Take those windshield wipers side to side. You can go slow or make this a little quicker. Excuse me. As you're ready, that's an allergy. Go ahead and make your way onto your belly. Lower all the way down. And then slide your hands forward on your mat so that your elbows stack underneath your shoulders, palms wide on your mat. Tuck your toes under and walk your legs long behind you. Press into your forearms, lift your chest. Press your hip points into your mat. Keep your gaze forward. Inhale, lift your gaze, pull your chest through. Exhale, tuck your chin. Round your back a little bit, so maybe your belly button lifts off the mat. Inhale, gaze and heart lift. Exhale, tuck, and a little round. Take this movement a few more times at your own pace. With an inhale, gaze through center. Exhale, turn your hands out to the side. Bring your right cheek to the mat, gazing towards your left fingertips. Walk your hands out long. Tent your left fingers, and walk your left hand so it's underneath your left elbow. Press through your left fingertips. Start to roll onto your right side. Keep pressing your right palm all the way down. So you're connecting your thumb, all your fingers into the ground. You can bend your left knee, bring your left toes to the floor behind you. You might reach your left arm towards the sky or towards your right hip. Final option is to bend your left knee and take your left fingertips to your left ankle or foot. And kick into the hand. So you're opening up the chest, feeling that stretch through the right shoulder. Breathe here. Slowly release the grip of the foot. Bring your left hand back to the mat. Gently begin to roll onto your belly. Walking your left arm long, wrist in line with your shoulders. Turn to the other cheek, gazing towards your right fingertips. Tent your right fingers, and then begin to walk back towards your chest. Right toes can be on the mat behind you, or you can take that grip of your right hand to your left ankle. Keep spreading the left palm, and then press down into the ground. Option to reach your right fingertips up towards the sky, back towards your left hip, or take a hold of your right foot. Focus on squeezing your shoulder blades together, broadening across your chest. Nice. Breath in, breath out. Two more breaths in and out. Release the grip on the foot if you took that. Slowly begin to walk your right hand out, rolling onto your belly. Slide your fingertips under your shoulders. Press your hips to your heels. Knees can be close together or wide towards the outer edges of your mat. Find child's pose. Connect your forehead with the ground or slide something underneath it. You can always stack your palms. Breathe in and reach your fingertips forward. Breathe out and sink your sit bones towards your heels. Full breath in. Complete breath out. Carefully walk your way up. So you're seated on your heels. Shift your weight to one side. Swing your legs out in front. Bend your knees and slide your heels in towards your body. Ground your sit bones underneath you. Inhale, reach your arms up. Lengthen out your chest. Exhale, fold forward. Get your belly on top of your thighs. Keep reaching, reaching, reaching. Yeah. And then grab either the outer edges of the feet, the ankles, the calves. Roll your shoulders back. You can stay right here or walk your sit bones behind you to lengthen out your legs. Try to only go as far as will allow you to keep that belly to thigh connection. Heart reaching towards your toes. Let your head and your neck go so you can hang heavy. You're welcome to find something to rest underneath the forehead singular. You've got the grip on your feet. Try pressing your thumbs into the big toe side of your feet as you use the rest of your hand to pull the pinky toe side back towards you. So you'll just feel a little different sensation through the hamstring. Imagine you're flattening your feet. Allow your breath to lengthen. Inhale for 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5. Press your palms into the mat. Walk your way up. Bend your knees. And scoot your way to the center of your mat. Grab onto the backs of your thighs. Inhale, pull your heart, draw your shoulders back. Exhale, tuck your chin towards your chest and round all the way down. Arms wide out to a T. Palms face up. Stack your knees over your hips. Shins parallel, huh? Okay, well you are. Shins parallel to the mat. Shift your hips over to the left and let your knees fall to the right. You can always slide something underneath the legs. They don't quite reach the ground. You can keep your gaze up towards the ceiling or look towards your left fingertips. Allow yourself to release. Breathe in, pull your left shoulder away from your left hip, lengthening out the side of your body. You breathe out, relax your knees and your shoulders down towards your mat. With an inhale, knees back to center. Exhale, shift your hips to the right. Allow your knees to fall left. Good. Again, using any props to support you. Keeping your shoulder blades connected with the mat underneath you. You can gaze straight up towards the sky or towards your left fingertips. Breathe in and create space between your right hip and your right shoulder. Lengthen. Breathe out, release your shoulders and your knees down towards the mat. And a little more depth to your breathing. Try to ignore any distractions around you. Inhale, knees to center. Exhale, hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself one more tight squeeze. Tuck the chin in towards the chest. Curl your forehead up towards your knees. Hug in. Exhale, send your legs long, your arms long. Final resting pose. Tuck your shoulder blades underneath you. Add any extra layers or props for support. Let your breath return to its natural rhythm. Let every muscle relax. And each joint soften. Slowly begin to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers, your toes. Roll out your wrist, your ankles. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Roll onto your right side. Taking a few breaths to start to reawaken. Using as little effort as possible. Walk back towards a comfortable seated position, allowing your eyes to remain closed, your focus to remain inward. Bring your hands together at heart center. Tuck your chin towards your chest. Offer gratitude for anything. Bring your thumb knuckles to your forehead center. I thank each of you for sharing your time and energy from wherever you are. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. Namaste. Thank you all. If you have questions, comments, anything at all, please send a message, leave a comment, and I hope to see you next Sunday.